Okay, YouTubers. If you're building, I'm trying to figure out how to make this video quick. But if you're building and you're in the country or rural area, or you don't want to be bothering your neighbors to use the restroom, or you don't want to have to deal with the permit department if y'all stay there because y'all building, if y'all stay there for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month, or however long it takes, this is what you can actually do. Okay, and I'm gonna show you when it comes down to the bathroom and stuff, using or having a toilet. Okay, this one you need to get one of these and one of these. Okay, I would go on OfferUp. Okay, I actually bought one of these on offer for, I think it was $100. Okay, and it actually had that blue stuff that they put in it, but I had went to go pick it up by myself, and I had told the guy if he could put it on top of my truck because I had no help on that day. So he did. What he did. I'm like, I didn't want all that stuff everywhere because he said no one had used that in months, and that it was clean, that they had actually came out and cleaned it, and he just closed it up and no one ever used it. But because I bought it on OfferUp, I was like, well, I don't know this person, and I was not gonna have crap all over my truck. So I was like, ugh, gross, no. So I asked him if he could please pour everything out. So he did, and he did, and he just threw it out in his yard, and he was right, nothing was in there, so. But anyways, I didn't want all that stuff in back of my truck or going on the road. I don't know, it's just no. So anyway, because I didn't buy it new, it was used. And the reason I got it was because um, one of my neighbors on one of my properties said, if you get one of those portable restrooms, they'll leave you alone. They won't mess with you or anything. So as long as you have that. And one time I was wondering why I had seen a company bringing in taking these type of restrooms, and it was because of that. So even though you do not use it, I don't like using those toilets. I don't care. So we actually do not use it. It's just there for that purpose, But you can get that blue stuff, like at an academy. I think it's like $10 the bottle. Um, but we use it on this one here. See this one, this this little thing is like the flush. You close the lid and then you just pull it out, and it just, you pull it out slowly. You don't, because then it's just gonna kind of splatter, so you don't want that. And that tank right there in the bottom, you detach it. And this you can actually, in the back it has um what is it, like it's a lid that like screws on, or well, you take that off and you can throw the waste into your toilet, or you don't have to do the toilet, but most people don't know where uh their sewer drainage thing is at. And I know where in my house where it's at, so that's where we empty it out. um we put it in there because it has that blue chemical. And I mean, unless I mean, you can actually make a hole and just put it in there, but in our land, we're just we're just being organic. So I don't want none of those chemicals, because I don't even know what's in it. I haven't even read. I just know they're chemicals. So we bring it with us to drain it out, and we hardly use this. I mean, it's a rare, but we feel very comfortable using this thing because we put it inside the shed. I mean, it's aired out. It's a big shed, and we just close the door and it's good, So we like this. But if we were to stay there for weeks or days or months or whatever, no one's gonna. They're not gonna mess with us, the city or the permit place, because then you have neighbors. Sometimes the neighbors are not very friendly, um, or whatever their problem is. Um, because a lot of people don't see it like, oh, they're building, the community's growing. They don't see it like a positive. They always see it like a negative because they're not doing anything, I guess. I don't know. So they'll start calling the permit department or whatever, saying that smells or whatever, and it's not even true, because it's happened to us before, and because they'll come into the property trying to smell stuff. And smell what? You know what I mean? We don't even use their restroom there, but they don't know we have this. And I mean, you're not gonna pick up any smells. Everything's contained, But just so y'all know, and we got ours at Academy. I think I spent like $75 for it. Plus um they even have so you can wash your hands there. Um So, yeah, that's what I recommend, guys. So you don't have to worry, and you can start looking. You can look on OfferUp or any selling platforms, and ask them because people just don't be buying this. No one really just buys it. So offer if they have it for 200, tell them, hey, I'll give you 100. Or $50 or whatever's you got to offer. They might just take it. Because you most likely will have to clean it if anything. I just don't know how you're gonna do that about the clean part. I think you'd have to get the company to come out and clean it, or I don't know, maybe get a vacuum or one of them use a vacuum and clean it out or whatever and put that chemical in there. Um, but us, well, we don't use it. And if you do use it, let's say I'm trying to see. Okay, if you decide you're gonna use it, because one time we opened it up and lifted up the lid, and we had one of them portable restrooms that a person uses from the hospital, and it has a bucket, and we put that bucket in there. That's when two people are using the restroom at the same time. So we have that one we always use, and we used it with that bucket. This one here, well, I think most of them have a urinal there too, and then the pipe connects um, to that, but we don't use that. We don't use it. You can lock it up on the outside. Ours is actually locked. Um, so you can lock it so you don't have to worry about when you're not at the property that somebody's gonna come and use it. You can, if you do use it and they're gonna come out and clean it or you're gonna clean it, um you can put like with screws and stuff, you can put mirrors and little like pockets of um what do you call it, like to hang stuff, like your coats or stuff, because you'll take it off or whatever. You can do that. I was just trying to think of ideas because I'm like, well, no, I mean, once we're over here, I mean, we're gonna have visit, but hopefully by then we've already built everything and the septic and everything. But I was like, well, we get more people over here. Well, no, at least it's decent. And if it's a used one, well, you want to do touch ups, paint it and stuff like that. Because if you spray paint this gray, The spray can is probably like $1, $2, maybe 4 or 5, if anything. So it doesn't really, so you can make it look nice. Okay, guys, so if you have any questions or concerns or any suggestions, make sure you write them down below. And um, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully this video helps someone out, because there's a lot of people right now that do have land, but they don't know what to do, or because the permit or the county or the permit office or the city permit office messes with him, or they're just, or their neighbors are always calling them. Because I've spoken, even actually today I spoke to the permit department, and to one of the small towns, and he even said himself, he's like, just because the neighbors can call in, they'll say they smell this, and it's not even true, but we still have to go out there. And most of the time, he said, it's not true. It's just, that's how they run people off, so don't get ran off, and build your property. And I'm already getting tired of sleeping. I just want to make these videos, because then I'll forget, or I won't do them, and it'll be weeks, months, or years later. And I really wanted to do this one to help anyone that needs it. So thank you guys again, and y'all have a good night. Bye.